And everybody was like, whoa, Brock, you up here dancing with niggas? And then he was like, man, don't believe this nigga. I was like, bruh, I heard about it. Don't act like I didn't hear about the shit. And then slowly, at first he tried to say I was lying, but I got my homeboy to come up to verify the shit. And he was like, bruh, I still remember everything that nigga had on.
Ain't no way.
I ain't gonna lie, Slim, that should be funny. Ain't no way.
No.
He said, ain't no way.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify.
No, he did a full thing. Like they did a couple. My homeboy said they did a couple songs together. But he said in his defense, he said he didn't know. But then my homeboy was saying, ain't no fucking way you couldn't have known.
But did he find out like after the dance, the song, everything was done with? Like did he find out right after that?
For what my homeboy said. The nigga knew.
Both of these teams
he said, ain't no way. He's like, you as a nigga know if you dancing with a man. And that motherfucker
not foolhardy. Not foolhardy. Not you.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They was at the club. No. What's that club that was that car? Damn. I'm trying to think of the club.
Cowboys?
No, not Cowboys. They wind up changing the name. Soto's.
Soto's.
And yeah, it was Soto's because remember it was blacklisted.
Yeah. But it just do become dark in there too. I ain't gonna say it really do. But my thing is,
this is Alvin Kamara
I'll give him
each of his first 2 NFL seasons. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
After.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second
the
down.
Motherfucker just stopped
Very
dancing
solid
and walked
gain
up
on
and
that
turned around
play.
like that, which I don't see that being possible. But the
On
whole time
second
how you dancing
down,
with this
Man, not a
nigga,
whole lot doing there.
your
So get it
friends
up to
knew,
about the
and they didn't say
28-yard
nothing.
line.
Tap you on the shoulder, hey man, yeah, that's a man.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run
You ain't got
develop.
no friends.
That
So
appeared
what you
to be
saying
a
is
case
you
of
been fighting
see
with
ball,
niggas.
get ball.
I'll
Third play here,
If
this
that nigga
opening
let
drive
me
as they're
do
up
that
against the
shit.
3rd and 5.
Even if, I mean, y'all understand these
Now
niggas like,
Breeze.
yo, son, that was the whole
Open
nigga
man
you
is
just doing
Michael
shit.
Thomas.
Tell me,
And they nearly
like,
get
just
this
let
all
me,
the way
just
to
let me know.
midfield. Mark him down at the
The night,
49.
like, done.
21
Don't,
yards
like,
there
tell me
on
the shoulda
third
been yeah,
down.
that's a nigga, son.
Clearly,
Or
every
even
time
you
the
try to
Saints
do it
put
as a
together a
practical
game
joke and
plan,
wait for me to
they
get
plan
that
to
dick.
get
Like, yo,
Michael
you
Thomas
need to
involved
say
early and often.
something. If your friends
125
like you
catches
needed
in
it, you ain't got no friends.
2018,
You
the
if they
most in
didn't
the
be needed,
NFL. Not
so
bad
that
for a
you
kid
can
in
notify
Pop
you that
Warner
that's a whole
football
nigga you just
that
dance
only
with.
played the minimum
You got
number
no
of
friends.
plays every game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
My
Well, we
homeboy just
saw him there
happened to
trying
be
to get
there.
it to the
So I
outside,
know
trying
he
to
was in
get
the
to the
club.
perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
They
But
just
there's
brought
got to
that
be
shit out
something
too now.
I
positive
know
to
he wasn't in the
that.
club
If
by
you keep
himself.
moving laterally,
Oh no.
creases
Brock
tend to
usually
develop as the
I ain't
game
gonna lie,
moves
when he went
on,
to the
and they
club
can
and
run
shit,
it
you
back
had a
inside later.
motherfuckers that was with
The
him.
last run got a
None
couple.
of
Here's
them
second and
motherfuckers ain't
8.
shit.
21.
None of them niggas ain't shit.
Exit.
Just spun by
To
the
throw
coach.
is Breeze. That's to his running back.
Spotted
It's
by the
Alvin
pole,
Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Unfortunately, that was the wrong motherfucker he was trying to come at. I found
You
out.
feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running
That's the
game
problem,
or
man.
the
You always trying to
passing
fight
game,
somebody,
but they
man.
must
You
like
can't
the
fight every
matchups they're
goddamn
getting.
body.
Well, you know what, here, you gonna dance with a train.
Nope.
First down.
Nope.
So here's a 1st and 10
I would
at
not
the
do
38.
nothing like that.
Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 4.
I don't know. I think he was more
They
embarrassed that I
double
fucking
here
found out
and
about
get
this
8.
shit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Really good training supplies.
Breeze leads this one with Kamara.
He didn't know I had
He'll
my
go
ears
down here
to
right
the
around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there, and first down.
Shut up, fool!
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening. And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And
I saw that.
Of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week. So
yeah, they
really
said another round
together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too.
That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Man, Gig, you are trash.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw in the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And look at that. A diving catch. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M. Then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker.
What the hell?
Bell, it's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Le'Veon Bell. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. A little 360. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Damn, I remember Cowboys, though. I think didn't they have another club called Blondies or some shit like that?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, box truck. We all nil. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. I got it. Hey. Check. Check Mike 11.
Here's Breeze to throw.
If that ain't the pass interference.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, girl got my annihilated, gave his own.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. First down, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Drop just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play fake. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
That is going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
All right, let's go.
The kick by Gonzalez, he is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Oh, man.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll run. This is Kamara.
Come on, Kamara.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Breeze now to throw.
Do it right to him.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That's crazy.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
He wouldn't do it anyway. I should put what I said. Let me see. I gotta get 50 comments and 3 shares.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance.
Oh, ain't nobody going to block.
Here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, Charlie. Exit. Clock.
I like this shit.
Now Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete.
That man again can't catch the ball.
No call, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Breeze going to throw. And
throw the ball, Breeze.
Down in the end zone, a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 27th, Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. To throw,
don't call it a comeback.
He's going to go down
Don't
again.
call it a comeback.
Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Already.
They need to start to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Now it's Ginn.
Oh, he should have got
Takes a
caught.
touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Man, you better than that.
About 5
you
here,
better than
so
that,
take
man.
this down inside the 20-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Yellow lady. 21.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Hey, man. Hey, Slim.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Go ahead and check me that Dragonite.
I'm not giving you shit, the fuck? Just because I don't play, nigga, I don't mean I'm just gonna cancel on my sit out.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And they'll go
Man,
backwards
why you,
here.
man,
Losing
look,
yardage
you don't
to the
play it
14.
no more.
I don't
It's
give a
a
fuck.
loss
I
of a
stopped
yard
playing
there,
that
and
shit
it's
4
second
years
down.
ago. And I got back on it. Whenever I feel like playing, the nigga I'll play. I'm not gonna give you my phone
Breeze.
number.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone.
All right, fine. How about you,
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Oh, listen, you tripping.
Alvin Kamara with a lucky number
You think
6.
I'm playing?
Touchdowns now on
Now
the
you playing no more.
As
You don't
they're
even
now
battle
just
on
an
that.
extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
Yes,
What's good on the extra point? And this is back to an 8-point game. More
Oh, wait,
now
how about
following
Pidgey out?
the
I could
touchdown
take that
to
too.
kick.
I ain't got that neither.
Nigga just evolved
That'll
to
be
a
taken
50.
in the end zone.
I need it, but Slim, you don't understand. I gotta have shit for that.
It sounds like personal problem.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
I'm not understanding what. I'm not understanding how come I couldn't get it. But you know, it's okay, man. It's all right.
You don't need to understand. You don't need to understand.
Now it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Bell. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They did call me in, but I was under the edge of the car doing that shit.
Oh, you said they called you in?
Yeah, I was on the edge of the car though. When they called me, I was under the car. Yeah. Whatever they're doing, that should probably be done. It wasn't nothing but a CPS drive, so I know it didn't take that long.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here live in New Orleans, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I heard it. This shit dropped hard as fuck.
About 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
No, actually, it's not.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on second down. Breeze. And
this man can't catch a cone.
A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Breeze now. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one.
61.
Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck it.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Bravo. Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Deontay Thompson.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long.
Oh,
and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 46. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
All righty.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that